to stay ahead of the budget cuts. As you know, last year we started doing some town hall meetings, and we did 12 town hall meetings in the last 9 months so that we could educate parents, communities, business leaders. We've met with chambers of commerce members. We've met with parent groups. I feel like I've met with anybody who will stop and listen to me to talk to them about the budget cuts. As we've been doing this, in the time that we were doing some of the town hall meetings over the holiday break from December to February, our budget shortfalls went from 18 to $25 million in that short amount of time, in a 2-month period. That's serious, and those are cuts out of recurring expenditures and that we have to make in a year. And so our priority as a board has been to protect the classroom, protect our teachers, to protect instruction. Y'all, when we cut $25 million, I'm sorry, there's none of us who can say we are able to do that anymore. We are severely impacting our classrooms, our teachers, and our students. And we have asked for help. You hear Rhonda has organized where it's easy for you to contact our legislators. We need them to hear what the impact of these cuts have been. You heard in the news, and there's been some talk today about the 104 non-instructional employees and the 50 non-instructional employees who will be either laid off or transferred. You heard about our annual contract teachers who will have been told that they probably will not have their contracts renewed. Those are cuts that, I don't care how you phrase that impacts our students. Those impact our classrooms. Those impact every one of us in our schools. And even if you don't have children in the school district, your community is impacted as well. The schools, as you heard, are the fabric of our community. We touch every part of people's lives and bring business to our communities. The quality of our education matters to everybody. Our businesses are impacted. If our students aren't educated as well as we can, they're not going to have quality employees when they start hitting the workforce. If we have to tone down what we do in the classroom, our kids are not going to be as competitive when they go to college. And again, you heard a parent say, we all care about our children. We all care about our students. We have to let our legislators know that what this means to us and how important it is. We are cutting programs. You heard about and we had very talented music, choral performances and our band performances. We are looking at cutting all kinds of programs. There are extracurricular stuff. That is impacting everywhere, and we hate it. But again, when you're talking about the numbers that we're doing, our education has to be a priority for our state. And our signs are everywhere. We all have to have a voice in this. We all have to make our voices heard and known to the legislators individually. And we've done it, again, as groups, but they need to hear from every one of you. Whether you're a registered voter right now or not, they need to hear from us en masse. One of the things that you also heard is we are going to continue to educate students. We're going to do it to the best of our abilities. We have talented faculty, we have talented staff members, we have talented administrators. We are going to provide the best education that we possibly can. But the problem is the way that we have been funded, we are having to do it with duct tape, bobby pins, and wire ties to hold it together to make it happen, y'all. And that's not what quality education is about. We need to make this happen. We need to send the message that education needs to be a priority for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you.
We want to make schools our priority. We have several teachers at our school that may not be back next year, and we need them. The students need them. We need them as teachers that have been there a long time because they inspire us, and we need the new teachers to be in our schools. Thank you.
My concerns are that, we're losing all these teachers, and, by taking staff away, all the rest of the staff have to pick up extra classes, and it's already a pretty long day. And you start putting all those extra kids in all those extra classes, and it just wears you down. And a lot of the teachers that we're losing now are obviously the newer ones, the annual contract folks, and they primarily, there's a larger percentage of those teachers that do your after-school activities, your drama, your chorus, your sports coaching, and all that stuff, your class sponsorship. So it's a really big blow to high schools especially, and all schools as far as that's concerned. And to lose the teachers that we're losing, the outstanding people, is just a devastating blow, and we need to do everything we can to get those units back.
What can parents do?
Parents can contact their legislators and make sure that we get our fair share of what little budget there is left. And I do believe that there's enough money in the budget to adequately fund education. Let's take some of the pork out of the spending, and let's focus it where it does the most good for all of us, and that's in public education.
And you know, we need some good leaders right now, because it's a crisis time. It really is a crisis time. I don't know, as a parent, I'm so upset, and I know all the parents are, but my daughter, who's in middle school at Gulf Breeze, has come home more than one day with tears in her eyes saying, "Mom, my favorite teacher, I heard she's not going to be here next year." Teachers who have made such a difference in children's lives are not going to be here next year. And you know, I don't know if it's true or not, some of the things that you hear, but I heard someone tell me the other day, "Oh, this project in Panama City for a new airport, they don't really need getting all this money." And I think, and we're losing Mr. Smith? How much does Mr. Smith cost? I mean, how do they make these decisions? You want to know how they make these decisions? We let them. We let them make these decisions, because we don't go to Tallahassee. We're not writing email campaigns. We're not sending letters, are we? We have to get organized. And if we get organized, it will be a priority. I guarantee you.
I was concerned about the budget cuts. There's no way to really have the school system survive with those kind of cuts. That something has to change.
Are you going to contact Tallahassee? Are you going to call anybody?
I signed the cards that SRPD is going to be sending in, and voicing my opinion that way.
Let me start off by saying,
Have courage to stand up, and we'll let these legislators know that music is important to us, art is important to us, and we got to do it for these kids right back here. Soloists Hannah Kennard and Corey Lorenz and Samantha Hartman.
We're the people of America, hear us as we sing our story. We're the people of diversity, united in our glory. As a witness, and our hands hold other hands. We're the people of America, singing out across this land. We sing, rise up, America, rise up and shake the clouds. Recover and discover courage, kindness, love, and trust. We're taller than a building, we're united shore to shore. So we must rise up, America. Feel prouder, love stronger, shine brighter than before. There's a lady in a harbor, and she welcomes one and all. She can hear our voices singing, she can hear us as we call. As we lift our eyes to see her, as she beckons stars above, there's a mighty chorus ringing.